There is no weapon more deadly than the will. Fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Right conduct is governed by reason and creativity. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do. No one can hurt you unless you allow him to. A good teacher cannot be fixed in a routine. He must not impose his student to fit a lifeless pattern, a preformulation. The possession of anything begins in the mind. The round of summer and winter becomes a blessing the moment we give up the fantasy of eternal spring. Only the self-sufficient stand alone, most people follow the crowd and imitate. Life is wise, limitless. There is no border, no frontier. Empty your mind. You know how water fills a cup? It becomes that cup. You have to think about nothing. You have to become nothing. I don't know what is the meaning of death, but I am not afraid to die, and I go on, non-stop, going forward. Yesterday's dreams are often tomorrow's realities. The more we understand, the greater and deeper will be our contact with all that is around us. Life is wise, limitless. There is no border, no frontier. The best techniques are the simple ones executes right. It is not how much you have learned, but how much you have absorbed in what you have learned. Not what to think but how to think. Our grand business is not to see what lies dimly at a distance, but to do what lies clearly at hand. Not failure, but low aim, is the crime. In great attempts it is glorious even to fail. Choiceless awareness, do not condemn, do not justify. Awareness works only if it's allowed free play without interference. There is intelligence when you are not afraid. A goal is not always meant to be reached. It often serves simply as something to aim at. Keep your mind on the things you want and off those you don't. Pleasure is the flower that fades, remembrance is the lasting perfume. To hell with circumstances, I create opportunities. Research your own experience, absorb what is useful, reject what is useless and add what is essentially your own. A wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer. You just wait. I'm going to be the biggest Chinese star in the world. Remember, my friend, that it is not what happens that counts, it is how you react to them. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. Make at least one definite move daily toward your goal. Emotion can be the enemy. If you give in to your emotion, you, say yourself. You must be at one with your emotions because the body always follows the mind. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do. I'm not in this world to live up to your expectations, and you're not in this world to live up to mine. The great mistake is to anticipate the outcome of the engagement. You ought not to be thinking of whether it ends in victory or defeat. Let nature take its course, and your tools will strike at the right moment. Happiness is good for the body, but sorrow strengthens the spirit. If you always put limits on everything you do, physical or anything else, it will spread into your work and into your life. There are no limits. There are only plateaus, and you must not stay there, you must go beyond them. The spirit of the individual is determined by his dominating thought habits. Believe me that in every big thing or achievement there are always obstacles, big or small, and the reaction one shows to such obstacles is what counts, not the obstacle itself. Love is like a friendship caught on fire. In the beginning a flame, very pretty, often hot and fierce, but still only light and flickering. As love grows older, our hearts mature and our love becomes as coals, deep burning and unquenchable. The best fighter is not a boxer, karate or judo man. The best fighter is someone who can adapt on any style. He kicks too good for a boxer, throws too good for a karate man, and punches too good for a judo man. Always be yourself, express yourself, have faith in yourself. Do not go out and look for a successful personality and duplicate it. I'm not in this world to live up to your expectations, and you're not in this world to live up to mine. The change is from inner to outer. We start by dissolving our attitude, not by altering outer conditions.